All right, this is a treat here on Inside Coverage. Love having this guy on. He probably loves his Buccaneers are rolling as well. Just nominated yet again for the Pro Football Hall of Fame just minutes ago as we sit down to record this here on a Wednesday ahead of week 4. Buccaneer legend, Indiana high school legend, Mike Alstott. Good to see you.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
It's a great day. The sun is shining.
Yeah, sun is shining, and we're all breathing, and we're all looking forward to another week of football. You are working here today for Old Spice. You are at River Ridge High School in Florida. We'll get to that in a second, I promise. Want to ask you about your Bucs. The idea that they're 3-0, I think, is only half the story. The idea of how they won the games,
right?
The idea that they've had to march down the field to win all 3 of them. Mike, what does that do for a team when you pull it out of the fire week in, week out?
Well, first of all, it gives the Bucs confidence, because going from week 2 to week 3, the line was decimated pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Free agent, and then practice squad guy playing, and then you don't have your best guy in there either, right? Worth, and then, but you always had the chance with Baker, and I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Don't give Baker any reason to do it again, right? So it's just their confidence are high right now, and they're playing well with kind of like next man up mentality, and I love it.
Yeah, I loved. Well, let's break down Baker's motivation last week. He said at the end of the game that, the guy over there cut me in Carolina, Steve Wilkes, who's the DC there for Aaron Glenn for the Jets. But at the same time, I'm thinking this morning, Mike, but if he hadn't cut him, he doesn't get to LA. He doesn't end up in Tampa. Like, it's all part of the journey here. Like, we all need something to motivate us week in, week out. But that was a blessing for him as well.
Yeah, I know. It's a blessing to have Baker here, and we're glad that his journey was rough and rocky throughout the first part of it, or until he got to Tampa, because he is the typical, Tampa player, right? For this community, they love the getter-doners, right? Tampa and the Bay is freaking, and what he's doing, and he's just, I know Baker, and, just players love playing for him. The community loves watching him. The city, everybody. It's just, he's just rocking, man. He's just rocking. But the best thing about it is he's just having fun, too, right? He's just going out there doing his thing, making plays with his feet, getting flipped on his head, you know what I mean? Whatever it takes, you know what I mean? And I think that's what everybody loves, whatever it takes, and he's doing it.
And I think there's something as well, Mike, tell me if I'm wrong, how he plays with a chip on his shoulder. And I don't want to make this a media conversation, all right? The Bucs have made the playoffs 5 straight years, going back to win the Super Bowl with Tom. There is still this idea that, they're the good team in the bad division, right? We're not going to take them that seriously. They're that good team in that division that's kind of whatever. But that kind of it all goes in a circle because it all kind of feeds Baker, and it all kind of works into that mentality that you just mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta beat us twice last year, right? And, we've kind of struggled in that situation. But, you still got to play the other games, the other 8 games, that in those conferences. And then it is what it is. And people can say what they want. It's just like, hey, we're winning games. We're coming back. We're marching on the field and either scoring a touchdown like 2 weeks ago or kicking a field goal, right? After a terrible situation, what teams would have folded after you have a blocked field goal, return to the house, right? Touchdown, they go up, and you have a minute and 50 seconds or something like that left, and it's like that, and it's like, that's just championship football. I think, the will of getting it done, you know what I mean, and coming together and breaking the huddle and being everybody on the same page. It's just great football. I just, being in the huddle and being in those situations, it either breaks you or makes you, right? Especially when adversity hits you in the face. And it's so great to see that, so early in the season, adversity has hit Bucs in the face in all 3 games, right? And they've come back and victorious.
All right, Mike, let's talk about you. Mike Alstott here with us on Inside Coverage on behalf of Old Spice. You were once again nominated for the Pro Football Hall of Fame this morning. You and Warwick Dunn, who
Oh
shared a
wow, I didn't know that.
backfield together.
You're the
Yep.
first. You're the first guy to let me know that.
Okay. Well, so there you go. We're breaking news. Mike, you're on the Hall of Fame list yet again. We know Lynch is in, Sapp is in, Brooks in, Rondé's in. We got to get somebody on your side of the ball, the offensive side of the ball. But there's really never been a modern fullback. I don't want to pigeonhole you. I mean, there are a couple of years you had 200 carries. You were more than just a fullback. You were a tailback as well. But you're listed as a fullback. Like Jim Brown was listed as a fullback. Jim Taylor, it's a different era in football. They played in black and white. Fullback meant running back. They did a different thing. Right. Why isn't there a modern fullback in the Hall of Fame?
Good question. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I really don't. I mean, it's just saddening a little bit. The position is totally, 90% of the league doesn't use it, right? They rather go to the H-back and move the tight end across and do stuff like that, whatever. But I don't know. I'm just, all I can say is I was blessed to play in the year I did. I don't know if I'd be probably playing football if now in this era, right? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much people, at least seems like a lot of people want to go to the more scat back type of situation nowadays, rather than having both parties involved. Kind of like Wark and I combination we've had for the 5 years that we played together. But I don't know. It's a good question. I just hope someday that I'm able to represent my family and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and stand at that podium.
Yeah, it would be phenomenal there to see you up there with a gold jacket or work done for that matter, or both of you for that matter, as you get a couple of more Buccaneers potentially in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Mike, you are here today on behalf of Old Spice. You're at River Ridge High School in Newport Richey, Florida. You're doing a lot of work with mentorship. You're always doing so much in the community here, clearly. But tell me what you're doing with Old Spice and tell me what you're doing there today with the kids.
Yeah, it's an incredible day. Partner up with the Old Spice today at River Ridge High School in Florida here. And, Old Spice is creating opportunities and resources, really. A lot of resources for these students, the athletes, and we're just coming out here and just trying to help them understand the student body, understand their resources, their teachers, their coaches, and they don't have to do it on their own, right? And so we're just bringing an NFL collection, which is all about, you know what I mean? And the motto of, Old Spice is, smell good, you feel good, and you'll be, you're ready and you're prepared and you're confident. And that's what we want these kids to be. We want them to be confident and prepared. But we understand they can't do it all. So that's why we're kind of out here giving them that message and with Old Spice saying, hey, resources, your coaches, your teachers, the faculty, everybody that's involved in your life, use them as resources to help you, get ahead.
Confidence goes a long way. You were always a confident player. This Buccaneers team, certainly with that quarterback, is a confident team here as well, out of the gates at 3-0. Mike Alstott, nominee for the 2026 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. Congratulations on that, my friend, and great to talk to you.
So cool. I get goosebumps, man. If there's one thing, though, I just want the book to be closed and get that final chapter in it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, would love to see it, man. Thanks, Mike.
I appreciate that.